Hi Gemini, Morgane with your March 2018 reading. A few more days of February. You are feeling upset. Some of you messed up and you're still at the point of denial. Who to blame? There's the easy target, and that's what you're aiming for. Maybe someone is doing it to you, but I have a feeling you're doing this to someone. Looking for an scapegoat. A scapegoat, I'm sorry. Your responsibility, your doings, and then someone was like, I'm done with that. I'm not up for that. I'm sorry, bye. And now what do you do about this hole that you have? That is seemingly because this person said his goodbyes, because he just wouldn't have it anymore. Are you thinking about your share of the story, Gemini? You sometimes, when you are tapped into your negative expression, see everything else other than yourself. And I'm not saying in like the Aquarius sacrificing way of caring only for others and not for themselves. I'm saying it, I'm sorry, I have to, in the more childlike, selfish manner of, it's everyone's fault but mine. But it's not. And now you're handling this. You're handling the consequences, because we are free to make our own decisions, but what we're not free is of their consequences. Right? Action, reaction. You felt a little bit on top, able to do whatever it is that you want. You got away with a lot, and now it's coming back to haunt you, to bite you. I'm sorry. God, I love Geminis so much. I hope I'm not losing you guys. I'm being honest. It's the energy right now that I'm getting. Might not resonate with all of you, but those that it does, you know who you are. Let's see where this reading will take you. Let's see where this lesson will take us. It's a lesson, right? It's an opportunity. You want more for yourself. You want people to take you more seriously, but you're not giving them the same benefit of the doubt that you're so demanding of. And then you wonder why don't you receive it from them? You're not giving, respect needs to be earned, not demanded. If you're not respecting someone, why would they respect you? If you're not giving, and it doesn't have to be directly between you and one specific person. If you're not giving to one, why would you expect from the other to give you? Because it's all a delicate web of connection. Everything is connected and synced. Everything is karma. If someone is doing something to you, look at it as a mirror. Where did you do the same thing for someone else, perhaps? Right? It's a question worth asking yourself. Especially if you want to change this feeling. You want to be at a place where you are taken seriously and respected. Take others seriously and respect. Not with a smile in front of their face and then doing something completely different behind their back, but also behind their back. True respect. Some of you are getting a lot of karma biting you guys in the butt. I'm sorry for using this term. Funny. First card, the Emperor. Something that has to do with a job, work, or a very strong figure in your life, aka a boss, a father figure, a romantic partner, but someone who is very dominant in your life. It could be you trying to be in control. Maybe you're in a position of power, and all this comes, everything that I just said comes from this place. With power comes great responsibility. Attach it to your narrative. Let's keep going. I was saying that it feels like for Geminis, for the air signs, The energy that is going around right now for everybody, which is transformation, evolution. With you guys, I feel like it translates to small pettiness, small nasty things that you may have done to others are now returning to you guys. The High Priestess, Four of Cups. There's a lot of talking going around behind someone's back. Are you feeling like people are talking about you? Or are you one of the people who are talking about another person? But the narrative is there's a lot of talking behind this individual's back. Now, this individual is massive honorable. The High Priestess, she's knowledgeable, she is truthful, she knows things others don't. This is Zeus, this is Persephone, this is the god, the king of the gods. She is the queen of the underrealm and of the living. She's the strongest goddess in the Greek mythology. She's the daughter of Demeter, which is the goddess of life and fertility, and she half the year for 6 months she is ruling with Hades in the realm of the underworld of the dead, and 6 months she rules with her mother the realm of the living. So this is a very powerful, knowledgeable character with strong connections from birthright, from true honor. They have natural relations of power and knowledge and honor, and they resonate on the same level of massive strength. And these guys, these individuals, don't like it. There's jealousy, there's animosity, there's envious, and there's gossip. Well, you're one of these characters, but because the way we started this conversation, I am worried that you might be one of them, and I don't want you to be that person, Gemini. But if you are, an opportunity to stop yourself and look within and think, why am I saying these things? Why am I speaking this way? Why am I communicating this way? Where is it coming from? Is it truthful and honorable? Or am I threatened, jealous? Maybe this is you and you're feeling like someone is doing that to you. The general reading, guys. But these two powerful figures are intertwined with each other's lives. That's what it is. And if someone doesn't like it, it's because these are mortals and these are gods. This is a minor arcana, a very petty minor arcana, the Four of Cups, about people who can't see you happy, or you can't see someone else happy. And they don't give an F, excuse my language. These gods, God and goddesses, they just don't care about what you think. Which is probably what ignites the conversation even more, because there's not even an apologetic vibe coming from these characters. Not because they're arrogant, but because they're gods and goddess. They don't need to apologize to anyone. They're not doing anything wrong. They're just being themselves. You can either join the ride and be awesome and have some of that divine energy, or you can stay in your bench and gossip. Once again, this is not against you. If you are one of those, this is an opportunity for me to kick you in the ass so you'll snap out of it. If you're one of those, then you already know. You don't need me to tell you that you don't need to give an F. These are manners of high collaborations of very strong spirits. Beautiful, strong spirits. And a lion doesn't mind what the sheep are talking about them. You know, there's a phrase, I don't remember exactly how it works, but lions don't mind what sheep say. A lion is a lion. A lioness is a lioness. You can't be a lion or a lioness by behaving like a gossip little sheep. Let's keep going. You're interesting so far. Speaking of lions, Control your inner beast to be a god. This is Hercules, another god, rather than a petty mortal. Okay? Control your ego, control your jealousy, control your negativity. And join this group. I'm getting a group. Either it's work, organization, or you're a part of a group of friends or people, I don't know, or a school or a job. A lot of characters involved. These are very, very, very powerful, beautiful, magnetic characters, leaders, wise, just wow. Wow. And these are the ones who don't live up to that sort of power. So they just sit on a bench and, you know, like the people who sit on the couch and curse at the television or judge those who do, but don't do themselves because they can't even possibly imagine how. I really want you to be one of these guys. And if you're one of them, leave these guys alone because they will eat your head off. Seriously, you cannot win a battle with them. Because they don't have to make an effort. Their energy is so strong. Universe is on their side. Truth, serendipity, magic, energy, karma. You try to hurt any of them because they walk the path of the universe and very high frequency and vibrations of energy. They are part of the evolution of the spiritual evolution that humanity is going through right now. They are messengers in a human body. They are creating change. They are creating massive shifts. In reality right now, you need to let them do their spiritual work. Whether they are aware of it in themselves or not, doesn't matter. Maybe they're being hurt by you. I'm completely unaware of how weak you are and compared to their energy and how much you can't win if you try to hurt them. If you try to hurt them, they might not even know, but universe will come and smack you. Be like, stop. They're like keeping in their business, like they don't even know that you're going around behind their. They're feeling it. Such entities always know. They have eyes in their back. They have little messengers that know. The universe, the gods, the realms, just not going to let you, or someone else doing that to you work. So if you're one of these, don't worry. Don't even. Brush it off. If you're one of these, beware. You're handling things that is far beyond your even comprehension. It's like not even comprehensible. The forces that are working here. It's very high spiritual. I need for you to see it. Now, even though the strength card came after, it came like this. Maybe I'll keep it that way, but because of the essence, I need you to understand the essence. Hercules, Persephone, Zeus, the Emperor, the High Priest, strength. This is the white magic. This is where an individual is so tapped into their inner wishes and inner will, is so tapped into the universal spiritual evolution will, to the godly will, that everything is just seems lucky in their life, but it's because they went through years of learning how to master and control their inner beast, and kind of allowing it to work for them instead of like working against them. The ego, the desires, etc., etc. The High Priestess, she rules all the worlds, the truth, the good and the bad, the pretty and the ugly, the life and the death. The amount of wisdom in this little creature is undeniable. And the Emperor, well, is the king of all the gods. And there you have little gossip, you trying to. So this character is her. It's the High Priestess right here. In the mortal form, she seems like a gentle little creature that can be played with, but don't be fooled. She's a queen, she's a goddess. She is the strongest goddess of the Greek mythology of all the realms. From all the witches in all mythologies, she's considered, Persephone is considered the most powerful and knowledgeable. And out of kindness, this character here is not, you know, showing you who's boss. She's not going to go around talking about you, but she knows how strong her energy is, and she knows that universe will just set things straight. Set things straight. So if this is you, don't worry, universe will take care of these characters. If you're one of these characters, I suggest to reverse immediately, back off immediately. It's not worth the price that you will pay. It's not worth the price that you will pay. Very strong karmic price. Don't go there, Gemini. Don't. You already went there. This is already an existing situation. Back off while you can, before it's really like the karmic lesson that you will carry from trying to mess with these entities is just beyond. I don't think you even understand. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna hide them for a second before I show them to you. This is too much, so I'm gonna bring them back. I'm gonna leave this guy. Oh, no, I can't leave these guys. No, I have to. Okay. Sorry, I got confused for a little bit with the cards that fell. I have here, this is very similar to the reading that I just did for Leos. The King of Swords. Could be Libra, but it can also be Gemini or Aquarius, but I take it as Libra because the King of Swords represents October. Libra. 10. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. I need to breathe for a second. I'm sorry, guys. It's a lot going on here. I know it's seemingly only 7 cards, but the amount of energy, these type of cards are very intense. And also 4-4. Maybe there's an office romance that someone is gossiping about, or an alleged, I don't know. Jealousy. There's this individual and these individual around this individual. Jealousy. Okay. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, King of Swords. I'm sorry, I want to make sure that I translated, that I express verbally to the most benevolent way the forces that are going around here. So I'm taking breaths. Please be patient with me, Gemini. King of Swords, October, it's 10. 10, 10, 10. Complete cycle, completion. Tests of inner strength, of knowledge, of controlling not your environment, but controlling thyself with wisdom. Balance of the scale, balance of the relationship. King of Swords is very much partnerships and duality. And there's the scales that keep balancing the good versus the bad, the true versus the lie, the pretty versus the ugly, etc. And I'm talking about it like in a metaphorical way. That represents partnerships, or an alleged partnership. And here there's unity. If there is a partnership that is being gossiped about, it's a very worthy partnership that will manifest whether you like it or not. Don't step in the middle. Look at that. Oh my God, look at this. This is the most positive expression of the water element. This is the most positive expression of the earth element. Water and earth feed each other. Both of them are wish fulfilled and maintained for the long term. Many of the zodiacs have received these cards. It's been repetitive in the past few days with the readings that I've been doing. Yeah, you could say that the one thing that is common to all these readings is myself. And don't get me wrong, I think about myself. How much does my energy has an effect over the readings? It just does. That's how every readers do it. Just like a psychologist comes from their own point of view, so does the lawyer, so does the doctor. We all advise and operate from our set of experiences and knowledge and energies. But I am part of the collective. And there's always a collective energy that is affecting humanity together, all the zodiacs. So I feel like because there's such a transformation right now that is going on with the energy of humanity, there's such an evolutionary spiritual leap that is affecting all of us. The reason that I'm getting the same narratives or similar narratives is because we are going through similar karmic lessons or evolutionary growth. And the people who resonate with my readings are those who resonate on frequencies that are similar to mine. So these do speak to you guys if you're watching this and lured to my videos. This energy will go on at least until October. This will go on at least until October, until final manifestation of these two individuals. Or these two individuals. Most likely these two individuals have better, more, first they're both like in a cave-like, and then there's the exit here. Here it's in the shape of the heart. Here it's in the shape of a frame. It's also 8 and 2. Strength is number 8. High Priestess is number 2. And they will be affected by this people around, group around, I don't know. There's a lot of people, a lot of characters. If you're one of these gods, worry not. You're in for a beautiful ride. Just don't care about whatever anybody says. If this is you, Gemini, please stop. Please stop. Be a part of the this beautiful evolution of fate that is unfolding right in front of your eyes. Literally, destiny is unfolding itself in front of your eyes. Either admire it and love it and support it, or don't speak at all. But definitely don't be the entity in the story that is the bad guy or the antagonist. Right? You don't want to be the antagonist of these creatures. No. Trust me. The King of Swords cuts heads. Either if you're here in this story, then one of these guys will show you who's boss and cut off your head. I'm not kidding. It will be sharp. When this person is in harmony, they are the best friends in the world. When this person feels threatened and you've stepped a little bit too much, stepped through the boundaries, the heads will be cut off. Like, seriously. And if this is you, then at one point you will lose your patient and cut off their heads and just be happy. Okay. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's conclude this reading. Please, for Geminis, my sweet, smart, creative Geminis, whom I deeply want to see them resonating and tapping into their most positive expression, not their threatened expression. Positive rather than negative expression. March. Advice and guidance. There it is. Oh. Yeah, I get the feeling that you're not necessarily on this side of the rainbow. You might be on this side of the puddle at the end. Not for sure. You guys know if you're on this side. You feel the energy. You feel the power that you have. But if you're feeling like things are not, good, and all you do is play blaming. If you're at a place where you blame others and gossip and talk, you will be forced out of the picture. As I was saying, there's very strong destiny, fate, evolution of humanity going on here, and there are just many individuals that are just a part of that. They're catalyzers. They have a part in this journey. And it's beautiful. You want them as friends. They're beautiful entities. But if you treat them with disrespect and hurt them behind their back or in front of them, whatever, not from just reasons, just from spitefulness, then you will be judged and kicked out in weird circumstances that you won't even see coming. There's a phrase I like to repeat as a mantra, as protection. Turn black into white. Return the bad, keep the right. All is good, all is safe, black is white, everything is right. What it does basically is it takes care of all the negativity that is being thrown at you and just brings it back to the sender. You don't even have to know if someone is doing something bad behind your back to mess with your plans or to gossip or to try to portray you in a negative way when they don't have the right to do that because you're fine. And then if I repeat this mantra, I feel like I'm just safe, because if anyone is sending anything negative towards me, just backfires at them. I'm not doing anything to hurt them. It's just themselves hurting themselves. Instead of their negativity being addressed to me and hurting me, it goes back right to them. So if you feel like you're being hurt by someone, don't worry, they will get their turn. If you're doing that to someone else, once again, I don't know how many times I need to repeat it. You need to stop, because you don't want this to happen to you. 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like it's part of these two entities. Yeah, you're a part of something big with a lot of characters. There are a lot of characters. Queen of Pentacles has her inner strength. The Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, most likely Taurus. Queen of Swords could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, most likely Aquarius. But again, I don't like to say the zodiacs, because okay, just basically with these 3 cards, I've expressed all the zodiacs almost, like 9 of the zodiacs. And also, it's an energy thing, so it doesn't have to actually be the person with that type of sign. The energy of the Queen of Swords is really, she sticks to the ideology and she operates from there, right and wrong, and she cuts through what doesn't fit to the story. Now, the negative expression, being judgmental, being harsh, being dogmatic. The positive expression is ideology, values, doing the right thing, holding strong to the truth. Queen of Pentacles, negative expression would be being very stubborn, holding to what she knows, trying to control situations. Positive expression, loyalty, truth, quiet strength. She represents the divine feminine in the tarot deck. And the High Priestess represents the divine feminine in the major arcana. She's in the minor arcana, she's in the major. Actually, also the strength. Every woman in the major arcana represents the divine feminine. But mostly these 2 characters. There's a quiet wisdom to them both. Quiet endurance, strength. Those are not characters that will go and gossip. They will bite off their own arm before they will gossip behind someone's back. She doesn't speak at all. She only speaks if she has something very smart to say. And if she has something to say, she will say it to your face. If there's rivalry, just don't try to prove that you're right. Don't do that. I need you to be quiet and calm, because if you are not right, if you're doing this out of negative emotions, inner issues that you're trying to kind of lay out on someone else, then I don't want you to pay this price, okay? I don't. And once again, if you're one of the other entities, characters that are powerful and magical and great, then, and you're not doing any gossiping, and you're not doing any backstabbing, and you're not doing anything to try to ruin something for someone behind their backs because you feel like you're right, you know, you're not, then you're safe. Don't worry. Also, that's another narrative, regardless. You know how we had the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and King of Swords? Well, this is the missing piece. Wonderful partnership. Either you're a part of a wonderful partnership, or it's around you. Support it. Think supportive rather than destructive. That's your guidelines, Gemini. And if you already are, then great. You're on the right track. Okay. All right. Gemini, I know this wasn't an easy reading for some of you because some of you who are listening are the protagonists, and some of you protagonists, but some of you are the antagonists. Where is it? Some of you are the antagonists. It's not too late to fix. It's not too late to be good. If you're already good, don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, Gemini, I really hope to see you again in April. I love you dearly. And have a wonderful March. And that's it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening and for tuning in.